Good morning, happy Saturday. It is just before 9 a.m. We are continuing with the Unplayed series, and this game is called No Longer Home. I got it as part of the Stories of Pride Humble Bundle in July 2024, so it's been sitting in my library for a little over a year. And we're getting close to the end of the N's, games beginning with N. Still thinking about if I want to change the way that games are categorized. But let's jump into this. Priory Road is a 10-minute prelude to No Longer Home. We suggest playing it, but you can skip straight to No Longer Home if you prefer to. Would you like to skip? No, show me your movie. Best enjoyed with headphones. Audio is half the experience. No Longer Home is semi-autobiographical based on the lives of two main developers, Hannah Lee and Sal Davidson. It features other characters, also based on real-life people. They are exaggerated versions, and not the real people. A little bit of an ugly animation style, but that's okay. Looks like maybe they're trying to build a clubhouse or something. So, last two at the barbecue. Come on, Al, just say something. It's getting dark. They'll probably have to go home soon. This is it then. Second year of university is over. Just one more year left, and then we have to be real adults. Ugh, I don't want to be an adult. Same. We've got a whole year to figure it out, though. We'll probably have ourselves together by then. Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Have you got any plans? Or, I don't think I'll ever have myself together. Let's be positive. I don't know. I think I used to know. I'm hoping I'll figure that out before we graduate. I always got the impression you knew exactly what you were doing. What? No. Oh. I just do things. I'd love to have a grand plan, but that's it. I'm just doing things. I don't really know if I'm even doing things. Like, I don't know who I am, who I want to be. Well, what do you want to do? I used to think I wanted to animate, but I don't know. I feel like I should have started earlier with that. That's the thing, though. I feel like we're pressured into figuring out exactly what we want to do with our lives, even from really early on. It feels like that stuff should be lifelong. You shouldn't have to feel stuck doing this one thing because that's your thing. It doesn't have to stay your thing. Why can't we have multiple things? Oh, well, I mean, my parents did spend a lot of money to get me here, so I do feel like I should try a bit harder. Nothing like crippling debt to get you started in life, or yeah, I feel the same way about my parents. They've supported me a lot, even if they don't really understand what it is I'm doing. I kind of understand, but I feel like I have a lot to live up to. Oh, how so? Well, I come from a creative family. Most of us went to art school, and my dad's a director. Oh, cool. Yeah, it feels like a lot to live up to, though. I see how hard everyone works, and I don't know if I can do that. I think we end up in a lot of debt to our parents, and that can make it harder for us to set ourselves apart from them. When I think about the things I do, a lot of it feels like compensating for not being what my parents want me to be, or what I think my parents want me to be. Have you talked to your parents about it? Oh. No? Maybe you should try? Yeah, it's not that easy, though. Yeah, I guess not. It feels hard to be able to be myself, so talking about it is... What's wrong with the person you think they want you to be, or... And who is that? I don't really know yet, but I don't think I'm a man. Oh, then what? Well, I'm not sure I feel like a woman either, so yeah, I don't know what. I guess I know what you mean. I don't know if I really feel like a woman, at least not all the time. Yeah, I mean, that's it. Sometimes I feel a certain way and others something different. At least feels good to get that off my chest. I just don't know how to talk about it, or who to talk about it with. Honestly, it's not something I've thought about before. I think that's probably the case for most people. Looks like the fire's died out. There's still embers. Hey, I was wondering, do you think maybe there could be two people just like us talking like we are now? Yeah, somewhere on the other side of the planet. I mean more than that, like the other side of the universe, if the universe had sides. I don't know. I've never really thought about it. You see that star? Yeah, I think so. That constellation there, it looks kind of like... I don't know. Yeah, like a fox. Oh, I guess so? I always thought it looked more like a dog. Well, you see its front paw. What if that star had a planet just like ours? What if there's two people just like us staring back out at our sun? I think I'd like to meet them. What? Who? The people of Galaxy Fox Dog Paw. I'd like to meet them. What would you say to them? I don't know. Can you get me a visa? It's so strange to think about the universe being so big, and here's just two of us talking. Do you want to stay over? Everyone's moved out now. You probably just used Joe's bed. Yeah, I'll stay. Where are you moving after this? You've only got a few weeks left here, right? Yeah, I'm back to Japan for the summer. I know it's not long, but I'll miss everyone. Yeah, it's a shame we can't hang out more. You're moving to Camberwell, though, right? Yeah, you're welcome round once you get back. It'll just be a few blocks away from where I was living in Peckham anyway. But I guess we never got talking properly till now. Yeah, only a few times. Both of them say I was too scared to talk to you. Same. Those deep college-age conversations where you're trying to figure out who you are and what the universe is. Okay, so that was the prologue. Oh, I said little cat sleeping. Just 1 second. Very, very small break. Probably didn't need to run an ad during that, but I was like, why not take the opportunity? It's hot. I'm trying to make sure I stay hydrated. Okay. So I guess that was the prologue, and now we can just start. There are content warnings. Following potentially sensitive subjects, mild suicide ideation, fictions of depression, dissociation, and alcohol, mentions of dysphoria and stabbing. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Well, good to know, I guess. Let's go ahead and start. Oh yeah, I bought donuts. Hell yeah. Basically traditional at this point. Glad to provide. Feel bad not bringing anything. Besides, the least I could do considering how much I've been staying here. Yeah, about that. I was wondering, well, my flatmates have noticed. Oh god, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was getting in the way. No, it's not that. We were wondering if maybe you'd think about moving in? You don't have to decide straight away. I'll probably have to talk to my parents about it. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it would save you a lot of traveling. That's true, and my parents would prefer it if I was around more uni folks. That's the last of them. It better be. I don't want to carry another stupid pallet. Sorry for making you drag them back. I didn't think it'd be so much trouble. At least we got to meet that cat on the way. Ah, the mysterious pub guardian. Yeah, what a cool little dude. So, what's next? I'll order the foam. I guess we'll stack these in the garden for now. Look forward to have a sofa we can chill on. We've got quite a few Let's Plays to catch up on. Yeah, the Wi-Fi's been terrible in the bedroom. I wonder if these choices are actually affecting anything. Hold it still. I am holding it still. Can't you mark with your pencil quicker? Okay, all done. You can move the shelf away now. At last, I thought my arms were going to fall off. Maybe we should have moved the bed out of the way. Could you pass me the drill? Hopefully these brackets will hold better than the others. Those were awful. I hope they don't leave massive holes in the wall. Yeah, what do I know about DIY? You should have just bought them. Oh, that's fine. We got plenty of time to fix it. Bo? So I think we kind of just built our space by making those choices. Bo? Fell asleep at your laptop again? Oh geez, how long was I out for? Not sure. I was focused on my own work. An hour? Maybe 2? Dang, I thought I would have gotten this finished by now. What were you working on? I mean, what's the most likely to make you fall asleep? I'm trying to get this damn job application sent off. 4 years university down the drain, I have no idea how I'm supposed to market myself. I'm completely worthless. I don't even feel like a person anymore. You've been staring at the screen for too long. I don't know. It's hard to focus knowing we have to move out soon. Everything just feels really flat right now. It's not just that. What? I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I feel disoriented. I'm not sure why. It's like I've been following this winding path through the forest and the path disappeared? I guess you could say that. There are so many paths, they're all overlapping, and it isn't clear where they lead at all. At this point, it's impossible to distinguish one path from another. I definitely think you should take a break. You have been sitting there all day, after all. I know. I just don't know what to do with myself. I know you don't feel like going out right now, but maybe stretch your legs a little at the very least? I suppose you're right. following instructions refer to the default controls. Any changes made to remap the controls will not be referenced. Move your cursor and click to move your character. As your character approaches certain characters and objects, icons will appear. Clicking those icons will trigger interactions. Some of these interactions may change the environment, some may not. The function of these interactions may seem abstract. Try not to worry about it. Clicking a door or a door icon will take your character to another scene. Do this enough, you should be able to gather a sense of the place. Where are you sending that job application anyway? The local art shop. Trying to get a few applications done though. Thought it'd be best to have a job close by, until we move out at least. Oh, I sent an application there as well, but they never got back to me. Not that you wouldn't get the job though, I'm probably just not the most ideal candidate. I mean, I'm not from here, so I guess they didn't know how long I'd still be here for. I should probably be doing an accent for her, but I cannot do a Japanese accent, so. I won't be local for much longer anyway. If it pays well, you could always travel from your parents? I guess so. I don't even know if I want the job. I probably hate retail. Well, you won't know until you actually do it, right? Don't give up before you started. I do know, though. I just need the money. Sure, but we hardly have a choice in life. Everyone's gotta work. I suppose you're right. You know I am. Ugh, Hal's messy desk has really been stressing me out. I feel bad that it does. I mean, it isn't like it's their fault. I wish I could be better at talking about it. I struggle letting people know when their actions are affecting me. It doesn't feel fair, me dictating how Al lives their life and uses their space. Well, it's not like it'll be an issue for much longer. We've got enough to worry about. Maybe if we live together again, then we can talk about it. Talk to Al some more. I thought you were going to stretch your legs. At least take a break from the studio for a bit. I will. Just collecting myself. They're telling me, go to another room. This game is very, like, not in a hurry. It's very not in a hurry. Which, I mean, could be fine. Looks like the only place to go is out. On the shelf sits boxes of tea and cereal, jars of dry dirt and sand from hourglasses that ran out of time. I feel like I'm always the one emptying the bin. It's probably not actually the case, though. I should empty it later. Well, this seems fine. Guess I gotta touch it. Shards of unknowable geometry float in the center of the room. I don't remember this being here. Wow. Okay. Does Ao know about this? Something about this feels... You can now press A or D keys to rotate the environment. Okay, let's just not worry about that. I'm sure that's fine. Sure, that's totally okay. A selection of books sits on the shelf. Notices a book titled I'm Very, Very Bland Book Not to Be Read. Checks out the book titled Beasts of the Eighth Dimension. Picks up the book titled Skate and Die. How about Beasts of the Eighth Dimension? That seems relevant. This book is dated years back, a Korean name scribbled inside the cover. I was really into this stuff. I've always admired their drawings of beasts. Oh, suitcase. Won't be long after we move out before they have to start packing it again. Japan's a long way away. I've never even been outside Europe. And I've talked about it, and I don't think I could live in Japan. The way Al talks about the work culture there, it's terrifying. There's no way I'd be cut out for it. Honestly, I'd rather I didn't have to work at all. Why should you have to be able to live? What psychopath dreamt up that idea? I don't know. Labor has been a part of human culture for a while now. I guess rotating is necessary to be able to leave. Our flatmate's fruit has been rotting there for weeks. It never gets eaten. I don't even know why they buy it. The waste bothers me a little, but it's mostly the flies that annoy me. I wish they'd at least throw it away once it starts molding. Gross. Gross. Hey Bo, guess what? That fruit still hasn't been thrown out. God, they never do throw it out. Yeah, we usually end up doing it eventually. It's wild how long they'll leave it. Do they just not notice? Probably just don't care. Speaking of food, is everyone still up for the barbecue tomorrow? Liam can't make it, and Nana said she'd be late. The usual then. You sure you're still feeling up to it? You seem like you could use some rest. You're not wrong, but it'll be good to see everyone. Actually, I've got this game I've been wanting to finish. Maybe we can play that later too. Got the day planned out, have you? Oh, ow, have you seen anything odd, like in the bedroom? Seen what? Oh, that. I thought it'd go away eventually if we just ignored it. Is it still there? I don't think so. Then I guess it worked itself out. How are you doing, though? Feeling any better today? Getting away from my screen helped a bit. Hey, maybe you should ask the uni folks about going to that forest. Epping Forest? I suppose that'd be nice. It's just difficult to motivate myself right now. Hopefully the barbecue will help take our minds off things for now. Beware the screens. So I wonder if we summoned the aliens a year ago. And if that's what's happening. You know who would probably like this game because it's seeming like it's super weird and slow? I might have to show this to my boyfriend. Maybe we could play it together. So many bottles. Most of these came from my last place. I'm not sure if we'll ever actually manage to drink them. These days I don't tend to drink so much anymore. Got most of my binge drinking out of the way in my late teens. I overdid it a bit during foundation and first year, but at this point I've got it all on my system. I really wanted to make friends back then, and it seemed like the way you did it. That's sad. So that weird thing just happened, but we're just gonna ignore it, I guess. Al just went somewhere else. This place is such a mess. Maybe we don't spend much time in this room, but we should really clear this place up. Maybe I would have spent more time here if we kept it in order. I can be as bad as Al, leaving my clothes all over the place. Only difference is it doesn't seem to bother them. Being surrounded by mess completely breaks my focus. I won't have the same space once I'm back at my parents'. I hope I don't fall back into old habits. So the window is open now, which I don't think it was before. There's power cord just going like that, but alright, I guess, oh. See this extension cord going outside. Maybe it's time for the barbecue and I need to go outside. Maybe that's what's happening. Oh, there's more doors. Oh, so I couldn't look at those doors earlier because I couldn't rotate, but now I'm rotated, so I can go into other doors. This is a bathroom, it looks like. Spores have settled into the towel and begun growing into fungi. Wow, you guys are kind of slobs. I can't see myself. The mirror shows a reflection. Dysphoria. Dysphoria is no joke. Dysphoria. Dysphoria is no joke. I don't think there's anything here that actually belongs to me. Well, apart from the internet router. I need to remember to cancel the broadband earlier this time. I don't want to get served another unnecessary bill like last time. I shouldn't have gotten so upset on the phone with the provider. I got so frustrated. Maintenance was only supposed to take a couple of days. It ended up taking 3 weeks. After 2 weeks of calling, I had had enough. We were approaching the end of the second year. We all needed the internet to get on with work. I feel pretty bad for shouting. It wasn't their fault. They just answered the calls. But I couldn't afford to work from the cafe, and they were still charging us the whole time our broadband was down. I'm usually pretty patient, but I just can't believe how incompetent it all was. I wonder if these choices are doing anything. It's not clear initially. Gonna check out this door, see what's inside. This must be one of the other roommates' rooms. My plants look so sad. I keep wondering if I need to water them more often. The succulent's roots are slowly rotting. I don't want them to die like the others did. If the roots are rotting, then that usually means you're watering too much, but sure. This thing is full of music and artwork I never finished, abandoned worlds and drum machine files. One day I'll manage to find use for them. I think there's some life left in there. There's still so many uncharted areas that need to be mapped. I've got so many things I want to do, and gardens won't grow unless I tend to them. I know that too well. I used up most of my storage on half-baked metaphors. Guess I will leave again. There's a guitar on the wall, but I don't really care. I think I want to advance the plot. I'll go in here first. I think this. Oh, this is a different room. Boxes are stuffed full of trinkets collected over the last 5 years. probably Owl's bedroom, I would think. It has a Japanese style bed, that's the only reason why I think that. I guess there's nothing here, gonna go outside. Do 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 do. Gonna rotate again. Go outside. This is hopefully outside. I haven't left the house in a while now. Well, if only for grocery trips. Might be good to get out a bit more often. I haven't gone on a walk without for quite some time. Maybe we go for a walk through forest with everyone. I'm always meaning to do much more, but somehow the days just end up slipping away, one by one. Why can't I leave? Let me leave. The door won't budge. Maybe something on the other side got jammed under the handle. Okay. I don't know if I've done this door yet. Aha! I found the way outside. Give me a medal. Hey, Bo, how you been doing? Keeping busy? Well, I don't know. There's lots to think about right now. It's nice to be out here with everyone without having to worry about assignments for once. Al told me you're planning on doing a postgrad. Yeah, which I'm actually looking forward to. I'm a little reluctant to go back to uni, but it's different schools, so hopefully it'll be better. What are you gonna study? Printing, which is what our school was supposed to be famous for, but the facilities were never really available, so... I still wonder where all our tuition went. In the dean's pocket, I'm sure. Isn't the college getting a new building now? Yeah, only now, once we've left. I think we're all expecting a bit more. Damn right, I came all the way from the other side of the world. The least they could do is fix the risograph printer. Hey, Bo. Sorry Liam couldn't make it. He's busy working. Typical Liam, earning a living. Capitalist bastard. I'm going to have to leave early, too. I've got a shift later on. Aw, that's a shame. How's work? Rough. I'm struggling to get shifts at the moment, and money is tight, but what's new? I'm sorry, everything gonna be okay? Yeah, I'll be fine. Trying to find something more stable. We'll be trying to find somewhere a bit cheaper to live soon, too. Planning on sticking out in London? I think so. We might have to find somewhere a bit further out, though. What we're paying now really isn't worth it for the size of the flat, or the leaking shower. Hey Amy, been getting much downtime since graduation? Oh, I didn't tell you? I haven't actually graduated yet. You didn't? What happened? Well, I had to get an extended deadline on my dissertation because, well, reasons? I don't know. Damn, I didn't realize. I'm sorry, Amy. It's fine. We don't exactly talk much. Are you writing about metaphysical meaning of forgotten objects? Yeah, that one didn't have legs. I'm writing about whether sci-fi came out of the other side of postmodernism, or something like that. You sound unsure. I don't know. It's pretty lame. Amy, that doesn't sound lame at all. Sure, I guess. Let's talk about something else. Oh god. Dissertation anxiety. How are those burgers coming along, Al? Can I get you anything? There's still a few things to bring out as long as you don't mind giving me a hand. Oh, right, sure thing. I was actually wondering if you wanted a drink. Oh, I'm good for now. Thanks, though. Burgers are almost done. I'll see you in the kitchen. Don't forget to have something to eat yourself. Are you kidding? I never miss out on food. I want to talk to my other friends. Can I talk to any of you guys? Maybe if I rotate the camera some more? Nope. Alright. I'm standing right in front of them, so I guess they don't have anything to say. Oh, hey, Bo. Do you mind bringing out some more food? There's some halloumi on the side there. Cheese. No problem. I can give you a hand if you need any help. Don't worry, I've got it. And I'll be cheering you guys on from my train platform. Train, I thought you only lived a bus ride away. Got a ship tonight. Won't be living in New Cross for much longer, though. Going for somewhere a bit more spacious for this next place. Yeah, your flat in New Cross is pretty tiny. I'm not sure how the two of you fit in it. Somewhere easy to find as well. I don't want to have to go outside to pick you all up every single time. How about you? Kicking it here till you leave, I imagine? Nah, our tenancy is ending real soon, so I'll be staying at Bo's parents' house for a bit. I'm gonna miss this place, though. I think we did alright with it. Certainly is a big improvement from the close to collapsing ceilings you had at Friary Road. A little surprised that house didn't kill you. I'm surprised I survived. I could feel like I could survive a trip to the 9th Circle of Hell and back after experiencing that. It's a shame I can't stay, though. Even if I had to go to the 10th Circle. I wouldn't say you'd be missing out on that much. Have you been doing alright with the whole leaving situation? You think you'd come back anytime soon? Hopefully. I think I'll have to see how time goes. Who knows? Maybe I'll be super successful and come back with millions to spare. Don't forget me when you're rich and famous. You know, we always were an inch away from success at art markets. If you count making 60 quid tops as success, then sure. Make sure you buy me a house when you are famous, or just a smudge bar. Let's say I get you some fast food and we'll leave it at that. Oh dear, I meant to leave 20 minutes ago. I didn't realize we'd be talking this long. Probably better get going. Oh, well, good luck with your hitman job, and let me know if they're hiring. You never know, Al. The target could always be you. I'll see myself out. Oh, am I gonna be Al now? It appears I'm going to be Al now. Gonna miss cooking meals for both of us. Cooking for someone else hits different. Feels euphoric when sharing a meal that you prepared. Back in Japan, I called the good housewife. What a backhanded compliment. I just enjoy doing it. Why does it have to be gendered? To hell with gender roles, right? Oh, you're a woman. It's great you enjoy cooking. Shut up. It's the same as drawing or playing games. One of the few things I'm good at. Take pride in peace. Thank you very much. I'm just some guy living their life. Which people understand that? Why does everything I do have to fit into this weird binary? So it seems like both of our heroes are non-binary. I mean, we knew Al was non-binary because Bo kept referring to them as them. But now, Al was referring to Bo as them as well. Poster slowly peeling off, revealing the mold it had covered. Join the friends for the rest of the barbecue! Yeah, we're moving out in just under a month now. We should probably start packing soon. Flatmate's well ahead of us. Are you moving out soon too, Joe? Already started. Clever camera pan so they don't have to animate sitting. I've been moving stuff eventually bit by bit. It's been a slow process moving back to my parents' house. I might haul some more stuff tonight. I forgot just how much of a pain it is to get to and from South London. I don't envy you. I'm going to have to get to my dad to help us move our stuff. We have so much furniture now. I really should have started sending things back to Tokyo, huh? Fortunately, I haven't had anything too bulky to take back. I've just been taking things back on the tube. Kim waiting for the tube to go to work. Anyone else want a drink? Oh, I could do with a top-up. Cheers. I'll tell you what, though. I'm excited for when the Crossrail finally gets finished. No, not that we'll get any connections around here, though. The only person I know who gets excited about this kind of stuff. He's been going on about it for months. It is exciting, though. Just imagine being able to get to the other side of London that fast. It won't be as impressive as the Shinkansen, sure, but not gonna lie, getting to the east of London with only one train would be desirable. I guess it'd make picking you up at the airport easier. The journey from Heathrow is hell. Apparently some of the older buildings above the tunnels have started to sink. They've injected this stuff under the buildings to make them stable again. You know, I heard they're repurposing some of the old underground stations now. I wonder if that'll affect the Crossrail at all. Oh, I wouldn't have thought so. Could do, though. I'm not sure if any of the lines pass under these stations. If they are planning on building homes, and I can't imagine residents would appreciate tunneling under them. It all sounds pretty swanky. A lot of local pubs around here are being repurposed for housing, too. Yeah, there's one around the corner from Tiff and I. At least the tube stations weren't being used, but all the pubs disappearing feels like such a shame. Guess they just weren't being used enough. That's because communities who have been slowly pushed out. I mean, I only really go to the pub with you folks. Drink? Yeah, drink. Well, certainly feels like the end of an era. Probably time to start being adults and pay those taxes. Has someone in here been taught how to pay taxes? I wonder what council tax is. I made the mistake of living with a mix of students and folks working full-time during second year. Now we're having trouble with it again, despite knowing how much it messed us up last year at Friary Road. This game is weird. It's not even really a game. There's very little interactivity. And it's very odd that you're not just choosing what your own player character is saying, but what other people are saying. There's that half-built clubhouse again. Nana pours herself and Bo another drink. I wonder if it's weird, if that weird shack in the garden is still there, at Friary Road, I mean. The Love Shack? It managed to survive through that strong wind during second year. A whole lot of trees got uprooted around Peckham. I remember there were a few blocking the roads. That wind was ridiculous. The shack seemed pretty sturdy, probably still there. Unless, of course, the landlord took it down. Yeah, we are not sitting in the same place that we were. That'd be a shame. Kind of had a rustic charm to it. Know what you mean. I quite liked it, too. It did make cutting all that grass pretty difficult, though. I still don't feel like we should have had to do that. To be fair, we could have done a better job of maintaining it. On the other hand, the landlord never made much effort. The paint they gave us to put over the mold just cracked and peeled off. It was hanging off the ceiling for months, even after we moved out. Got some on my mouth once when I was showering. Gross. Pours themselves a drink and signals to Lana. No thanks, haven't finished this. I ended up being the last one to leave that place. Got pretty lonely toward the end. Well, at least we had that barbecue. You were nice enough to keep me company even after everyone had gone. Honestly, I was feeling pretty lonely myself. It was nice to stay over, even if we were sleeping in separate rooms. Sorry for making you sleep on Joe's old bed without a blanket. One of you folks left frozen chicken nuggets to live on for the last few days, so thanks for that too. Oh, those were probably mine. I must have forgotten about them. I still feel kind of bad for leaving so early. The sun woke me up at about 6, and I didn't want to disturb you. Come to think of it, I'm not even sure I knew which room was yours. Well, it's gotten pretty dark. Want to head inside? It's gotten cold. I'm going to catch the death of me. You can build a blanket fort and play some video games? Sounds good. I'll give you a hand bringing stuff inside. There's the fox constellation again. Dog fox. Okay, so that's Joe. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to head off now. Back to Finchley tonight? Yeah, long journey on the northern line ahead of me. This was good, though. Good to do another one of these. Yeah, it was good. This is not my kind of game. I don't know what's happening. It's really weird. Had the last barbecue at number 29. I got an achievement for it. Spent so much time weeding the flower bed when I moved in. I really should have maintained it. It seems like there are even more weeds than before we moved in. All the flowers we planted together swallowed up by Alkanet and Enchanter's Nightshade. I can't believe the neighbors stole our mop. Just look at it sitting up there. What kind of freako does that? Like, just go buy your own. There's plenty of pound shops on the main road. I mean, damn, I think I preferred the constant howling of the previous neighbors. I think I'm over this. I don't know what this is coming to. Is there a way to save? Oh, okay, cool. It's saving automatically. Yeah, I just think I'm over it. Like, it's a game. It has mixed reviews. It's very odd. Very slow. I don't know what it's about. Coming of age, I guess. But I've never been a huge fan of the slice of life things, even with the little sprinkling of magical realism that it may be having. Where they're just like, oh yeah, this weird geometry thing, hoping if we ignored it, it would go away. Oh cool, it went away, excellent. It's like, what? But yeah, I'm gonna run an ad break and switch to magic, probably. Because I don't know what this is. Yeah, I shall BRB, I think. Last saved a few seconds ago, so. Yeah, I think if I could say just a little bit more about the game, because I was thinking about it during the ad break, no longer home. I'm just like, I do not need to be reminded how much young people are absolutely like screwed over and forced to struggle and live in crap conditions back then. Because remember, these are creators remembering their youth, and it's like, it's worse today. It's worse today how much older people are screwing over younger people. Like, Gen Z is having it even worse than the millennials did. And we're making things worse as, like, humans in Western civilization, and it's just depressing. But it did have content warning, so I mean, that was nice. I actually didn't even get to any of the, like, suicide ideation or anything that it was talking about. It was just making me feel depressed playing that game, so